Hello, my fellow pod pilots of New Eden. Eddie Rio here, and this time I'm in a Vexor Navy issue. And for those who would like it, I'll link the fit in the description. I wonder whether I actually will this time, but hopefully I will. And yeah, it's a pretty heavy tank, so I've got like a 1600mm plate and a couple of reps. Got a little bit of neuting power, but most of the damage comes from the drones, which you can fit 5 large drones on this. I'm finding more and more now that heavy tanked armor ships that are a bit slow to get into warp, quite difficult to solo PvP with, and I think I'm looking towards fitting up some kind of nano shield type fits for the future to sort of, perhaps oversized afterburner or micro warp drive, vagabond and things like that to try and give that a go. But here I come up against the Vexor, and I'm obviously in a Vexor Navy issue. I'm going to outgun him. I was kind of hoping that something else might have shown up, but no, so it's quite a simple fight of just lock him up, keep close, get a bit of nuke power on it, and let the drones go to work. Again, in low sec, they're trying to keep this type of ship in low sec, because frigs and stuff can scram you on gates and little gate camps and 0-0. You're going to struggle with this kind of heavy armor tank ship that's quite slow to warp. So I've been scanning a few things in local in this system, and I've noticed a vagabond who wants to come and get the kill, so I warp into a medium site and start burning away. And my logic behind this is that if I'm quite far away from the kind of warping point, then whatever else warps in after this will have a little bit of travel time to get to me, so I can have a kind of free play with this vagabond. And hopefully if something else jumps in afterwards, the vagabond will either be dead or close to dying by that point, so that I'll be ready to take on something else. So judging by the rep cycles, this Vaga has an ancillary shield booster, so all I have to do is kind of get rid of his 9 caps that he's got fitted into that, and then after that he should drop quite easily. I think if I was in a vagabond, I wouldn't aggress a Vexor Navy issue up close like this. He's obviously got quite a lot of confidence that he can kill me, but personally I don't think I would have, but I was quite happy that he came and aggressed. I've been finding it quite difficult recently to get some good kills and some good fights. I mean, I've got these are a couple of kills, but they're not that great, and I've got kind of a nice little escape clip after this one which I'm wanting to show you. But I was really hoping that something else was going to jump in on me during this fight, but as it happened, nothing did. So I'm just left with me and this vagabond, and as you can see I'm tanking it quite easily. He's now hit into armor and there's pretty much nothing he can do. As you can see, I hit scan there to see if anything else was going to come, but as it happened it didn't. But good little fight and definitely a nice kill. Now this clip I've added in because this is kind of ultimate escape, and this can get your blood pumping just as much as a kill. So as you can see on scan, there's a lot of little frigs and stuff on scan. Now these things are more than happy to aggress on gate guns when they got their weird little reps and stuff like that. And my first thing is I don't want to jump with these guys because they'll point me up on the other side and kill me, so I start trying to warp off to the gate. As you can see, one lone little ship there has decided to aggress me and the rest have jumped. So I could jump at this point, but I thought no, the best thing to do is probably try and take him out and warp off the station quickly before everything else could reapproach the gate on the other side, jump back through and then kill me. So I've also got my newts on him as well, and I'm thinking this could be quite good. I could get the kill here, but as they start all jumping in, I realised that I don't want to get the kill. I need to warp out as quickly as possible, and I think one of my newt cycles must have just kicked in. He lost his point on me and I managed to get into warp. So I didn't kill him, but I managed to get out of there, which was pretty cool. And now as I'm warping to station, I'm thinking, well, they're going to be coming straight to the station as well. So now I've got to try and tank it until I can dock. So as you can see, my docking timer up at the top middle of those little countdown timers there, which I think is just at about 30 seconds now. And I think about warping off. Should I warp off to the different station? So I try that one, but unfortunately I can't do it. They lock me up in time and managed to do it. I think they were probably hoping that I would aggress at this point. Now I've got 15 seconds to last. I hit my reps on already to try and get that done. I'm thinking, should I consume one of my boosters? I do. I think, oh my god, this is going to be quite close. I've probably got 10 seconds left. If I can get a couple of rep cycles off before I dock, that would be quite cool. And as you can see, just about 13% armor there. It enter a little bit of hull. Oh, I mean, what's that? 65-50% hull almost there, and I managed to dock. And that deserved a little bit of local there, just to say how exciting that actually was. And as you can see on the Vexor Navy issue, look at all the charred, burnt remains on my ship there. That effect is really cool, and I love it when you dock up after a fight and you get to see sort of your ship burning because you hit into quite a little bit of armor and hull there. It's a really good effect. Anyway, not very good kills for this episode, but I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give a like and a comment and whatever if you did, and I will catch you in the next one. Fly wonky.